Alright. Alright, well today I'm gonna be doing some glitches in Star Warfare. So let's see. I'll just set a random password so no one else joins. But let's see. I guess I'll just start off with here. Alright. There's a couple glitches in this map. Pretty easy, not really that hard. There's a couple I can't do. Well, I haven't really learned, but I can show you where they're at. Alright, so this one, you could do it on any one of these posts, basically, or whatever they are. You just climb up it, and then you go on to the side. And I usually like to drop down a little bit first on the ledge, so you can see just drop down a little bit, and you just slowly work it down to the side. But as you can see, I messed up. But it helps if you go slower. So maybe if you shoot your weapon or something, it does help. Let's see. Alright, see, there we go. Now I'm in. And you could just you could looking over here, it's not the people that spawn right there, or just drop down or whatever. And it's pretty cool because they can't really see you, or you could climb back up this thing or whatever. Or if you want, you could go in here, or sometimes people hide right here and you could just, shoot them or whatever. Alright, that's the first little glitch or whatever you want to call it. And then the next one, obviously, this right here, which everyone does. Well, they don't really do it anymore, but sometimes still people do it. But it's pretty easy. You just have a silver weapon or whatever. Let me just do this. And you just go back and forth, basically, right where the cracks at. It's the right, it's the left, and whatever. You want to make sure that that's where your front foot's at. And if it's more to the right side, then you go to the left. If it's more to the left side, you go to the right. And it should take you up, but if you're faster, it's a little harder because you might tap it and go too much, so then it drops you down. It only picks you up in very little movements, basically. Alright, and then from here, you just go to the wall, go to the other side, and then you get up. And there's a couple camping spots up here. You could either, if you want, you could drop down, or there's a couple camping spots where they're kind of cool to just stay. Or you could just walk around if you want and just shoot people that spawn right here, or whatever. Right here is a good camping spot, because in case someone's shooting at you, then you could just hide and pop up and shoot them or whatever, or shoot one of these things out. Have it come after them. Yeah. And then there's one more. It's camping spot right there. And then another. It's not really a glitch, but you could just climb this thing right here. Same principles as over there, but it's not really a glitch. You can't really get into anything. There's a couple ones on top of this thing. You see. I don't have any speed right now. I'm just 10 speed because backpack slows you down a little bit, so I'm not that fast. There's of course this one. Get in here. When this map was created, we did this you see right now that I'm 10 speed, that it's kind of hard because sometimes I go a little bit too much, then it just drops back down. As you can see, I usually stay to like, for this one I usually stay to one side, like the left side or the right side. Then you just barely start tapping it over. Let me give it like little taps, and then it just goes up. If you can stay right on that center point and you just barely move it, then it'll go up even quicker. Alright, so you can get up here if you want. You could drop down, stay inside here, whatever. Then you could also see this little thing, yeah. Alright, with this you could go across here. I mean, it's kind of cool, but I mean, they can see you from out there. They see the little player one popping out the top, and then like, and then they know you're there. But I mean, it's kind of cool. Then do this one right here. It doesn't always work for me. Oh, it's just like, doesn't always work, but I mean, once you start climbing up it, then once you get like 75% of the way up or whatever, it like drops you. And you can like drop in, see if it does it. Nope. Alright, anyways though, it like drops you in and you could be like right in here, basically. I mean, for the people, they can still see you, but it's a little bit harder for them to hit you, but it's just kind of cool. Then, let's see, is there any other glitches that I know? I mean, of course, you could climb these thingies or whatever, just get up there. But also, what I usually like to do sometimes, also when you get inside of here, if you go like right here or something, let's say every time I'm in the wall and I'm like popping out just barely, and you start going backwards, it'll start picking you back up and it'll take you back up to the top. So in case you want to get back up there without having to climb this thing all over again. Then sometimes with like capture the flag or whatever, I usually like to go right here. And then you just climb up a little bit, and when you have the flag, and then if you're like almost dead too, it's also kind of good. Because then you just go in here, and then they shoot you, and then the flag still stays in there, and then usually if they're noobs or whatever, they don't want to get in there. They're just trying to run against it or do whatever, and it doesn't work, and it's kind of funny. And then you could just hide out in there with your sniper or whatever, and you could just shoot them or whatever. But yeah, if you get stuck in here, you just basically, kind of sucks. If they don't kill you, kind of sucks because you basically just have to leave and try to do it again. But those are all the ones I know for this map. I know there's one more, but I don't know how to do it. Let me join back in. There's one more, but I don't really know how to do it. I seen one guy do it, but I couldn't figure out how he did it. Let's see, what is that? It's over here. Alright. Let's get into this thing right here. I don't know how I did it, but I mean, now it's probably not the best idea, now that people have reflection. Because they could just do that, and it's more than likely gonna hit you. But yeah, for this map, that's basically all the glitches. Well, at least the ones that I know of. If there's any more, make sure to leave them down in the comments.